Hello, and welcome to your astrological vibrations for Saturday, November 21st, 2015 by Gaia Blooming. I am Mimi, and our energy mantra for today is I empower my transformation by recognizing the better it gets, the better it gets. And here we are in the final day of Sun in Scorpio. We made it. We've made it through the last 30 days. We have one more day to work through these lessons of transformation, empowering ourselves, and recognizing that, I believe, is the point of Scorpio, is to empower ourselves, to recognize the power within ourselves by looking at our darkest bits, those darkest parts of ourselves, those pieces with the most shame, and empowering ourselves by letting those pieces go, loving those parts of ourselves, and recognizing the lessons that they've offered to really become our greatest, highest self. So, we're finishing up these lessons, and today I think actually we have a beautiful connection first thing in the morning that I think is one of the most beautiful things. We have the Sun finishing up in Scorpio, connecting to Moon in Pisces. So the Moon in Pisces offering that healing, offering that compassion, offering that love. So first thing when you wake up, just spend a little time with yourself, with the process of the last 30 days and the process of the last 2.5 years with Saturn in Scorpio, and just offer love to all the parts of yourself that have shown up, all the shadow, all the light, and just honor it, thank it, ho'oponopono it for being there as part of your process, because this is part of your healing journey. This is part of your hero's journey on this planet. So then we have the Moon shifting into Aries. Moon into Aries, lots of energy. So first wake up, you may feel a little bit quiet, but then Moon in Aries is going to get you going. And the Moon in Aries is going to connect to Mercury, which is now in Sagittarius. And you know, what came up immediately about Moon in Aries connecting Sagittarius, or Mercury in Sagittarius, is open mouth, insert foot. I actually wrote down open foot, insert mouth. My thing. Oops. But, you know, Moon in Aries just goes. It does not stop. It does not stop and think. Mercury in Sagittarius, the mouth just goes. It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop and think. Neither have any bad intentions. But sometimes when it just comes out like that, that's how it lands, is a big kind of puddle. And you're like, oh, what did I just do? I've had many of those moments in my life. And that's okay. You know, hold the space for good intentions. If it comes out, it comes out. But be aware. Be aware of that. Also be aware with the Moon in Aries, Mercury in Sagittarius, Mars actually connecting to the Moon in Libra. So Moon in Aries connecting to Mars in Libra. There may be an element of impatience going on today. You may be like, I'm going to get this done, I'm going to get this done, I'm going to get this done. And in the States, you know, we have Thanksgiving coming up, and we're moving into the holiday season. So you may find yourself getting impatient, and people might seem like they're getting in your way. Breathe. Remember to be joyful. Be open. Be open to the lessons. It's the last day of Scorpio, so there's a lot of lessons around for you. So if things are slowing you down, that's a key for you to stop and take a look around and see what you can learn in that moment. The Moon is going to connect to Saturn, which is reminding us to be open to those lessons. So sometimes you've got to slow down. Saturn and Sagittarius, you know, it's a fire sign. Saturn always kind of slows us down and makes us take a look around. The final thing I want to mention is that Saturn actually is moving into a square with Neptune. And this is going to be an interesting square because Saturn in Sagittarius does want us to be open to shifting our beliefs. And Neptune in Pisces, which is newly direct, may show us where we've held illusions about some of our beliefs. So this may start coming up. It's not square quite yet, you know, but it's in the orb. It's close. So if these things are coming up, bless them as part of your transformation of your path. Bless them as part of your learning experience, and be willing to step into where the universe is putting you. And for that, I love this card from the Wild Unknown, their last day of doing Wild Unknown for Sun in Scorpio. I pulled the Hierophant, and this is a spiritual teacher. And I feel like the key is seeing the lessons that are all around you today. those lessons that are helping you shift your beliefs, helping you in your transformation, helping you get to the place where it's better, the better it gets, the better it gets. And there's that saying, when you're ready, the teacher appears. And I think the reason that is because the teacher's always there, and it's just when you open up your mind to being taught, oop, there it is. So, the other cards I pulled from Osho, rebirth. This has been our last 30 days, last 2.5 years. How are you rebirthing yourself? Where are you showing up in your transformation? Where are you empowering yourself to this angelic light that you are? And then the other cards, moment to moment and politics. So this may come up. You might want to put those masks on, hide your shame. The politics may come out when you pretend you have Mercury in Sagittarius and something comes blurting out of your mouth. It's fine. It's going to happen. You know, keep going. Keep going. You're an innocent light. You don't have to engage with any of those problems. Lend it your love and keep moving on, moment to moment. Skip on to the next moment. You know, people are going to be tested today for sure. So stay in your light. Stay in your positive. Stay in your beauty. So I mentioned yesterday for this for this week, it's my birthday week. So I'm offering $11 off any reading. So to get this deal, you can't just click the PayPal button of buy. You have to email me, and I will send you an invoice so you can send me a check. But any reading and the paintings are $11 off just for this week in celebration of my birthday, in gratitude for all the amazing clients. And this also counts for holiday gift certificates. If you want to get a gift certificate for something for someone you love this holiday season, check that out. So email me, mimiclark@gmail.com, and I will see you tomorrow in Sun in Sagittarius. Woo! Okay, namaste.